Jason Leffler out in front. Mike Wallace is second.
Watch this side-by-side battle. Harvick and Leffler for 11th.
They're just beating and banging herself all through these corners. Look at this. He's trying to push them off. Damage on the left front of Jason Leffler's car.
Yeah, give a call to Jason Leffler and Eddie Pardue. Leffler started back in 18th spot on track, went very hard to pass. He is now knocking on the door in the top 9, running in 10th position.
Jason Leffler, native of Long Beach, California. Just his 23rd NASCAR Winston Cup Series race. He leads the champion.
Comes out of turn number 4 in the MBNA Armed Forces Family 200 champion. Crosses the start-finish line.
2, this time by, and Leffler leans on him, gets loose, still can he hold on? Leffler may be able to clear him coming out of 2, he does!
He could be waving goodbye to him right now.
He will get his first win here at O'Reilly Raceway Park, and he will be the man that delivers Toyota its first victory in the NASCAR Busch Series. There it is, the checker!
Great job, everybody. Good call, Mosey, good call. Everybody help. That's the deal. That's for everybody.
Hey, boys, this is all for you guys, man. Good job, Losey. You deserve this, bud. We're going to victory lane. Great job.
Hello, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Court Report. I am your host, David Amboys, and tonight I'm alongside guest host Andrew Hayes. And Andrew, the whole racing world has been rocked by the sad developments that came out of Wednesday. We're taping on Thursday, Wednesday night's news out of New Jersey with the untimely death of Jason Leffler. How did you find out about what happened?
Well, I was just going around on Facebook, and Trace messaged me with a pretty vulgar comment, and I didn't know what was going on. And then I went on to do my own thing, came back, and all over Twitter was that Jason Leffler wasn't a bad accident. There was nothing confirmed yet, and then I jumped on our TeamSpeak, and that's just seconds before I jumped on it. That's when everything else was saying that he was passed away. Very, very difficult to find out that anyone has passed away in anything. Hate it when it happens in motorsports. Man, when something like that happens, it makes people think how dangerous this sport is in any form sport. Formula One, sprint cars, NASCAR, IndyCar, anything. Everything is very, very dangerous all the time. We're never 100% safe. And even though we're in the sim racing world and nothing like this can happen, it really makes us reflect and enjoy people's presence while they're here, and it's very difficult.
Yeah, I had found out after I had wrecked out of the National Cup race last night at Richmond, and just did what I normally do after I wreck out, pull up my Twitter and start watching what's going on. And I see a couple of Jay's tweets and a couple wrestling tweets or whatever, and then I just see all my NASCAR followers going, pray for Jason Leffler. He's been in a bad accident at I can't remember the name of the track now. Bridgeport Speedway in New Jersey. And just keep him in your prayers. And unfortunately, he passed away. And yeah, like you said, I mean, just even though we're in the sim racing world, a lot of us still, you know, are fans of the sport of auto racing. And Jason was one of those drivers in the lower two divisions of NASCAR's National Touring Series that was almost like he was a staple of them, especially the Nationwide Series. I mean, it almost seemed like every season he would be in the contention for wins. It's kind of surprising when I found out that he only had 3 career NASCAR wins, and 2 of them were in the Nationwide Series. And of course, as you saw in the video that we aired before the race, or before the court report tonight, the Truck Series won in 2003 at Dover. But yeah, honestly, it was kind of shocking to find out that he only won 3 times in NASCAR. But he was running a lot of sprint car events these past few months. He was running for Braun Racing, actually, as a matter of fact, their sprint car division. And and I mean, the one picture that really got to me last night when I was surfing Twitter, and to be honest, it wasn't the accident. It wasn't the picture that I'm pretty sure a lot of us have seen of the car torn up, but I want to say it was the picture of him with his son at the dirt track in Charlotte a few weeks ago. That was a hard one to look at. And that poor child is gonna grow up without a father, and like he of course he's, I believe, 5, but to lose your father that young, that's rough. That is a rough thing to have to go through.
Yeah, it's a rough thing, especially with Father's Day just Sunday. So like, I can't imagine what his family's going through right now.
And I don't know what it is about these racing deaths, but they seem to hit me more. I mean, Dan Weldon's in 2011, and I mean, we all know where we were February 18th, 2001. I mean, we all know where we were then, and I don't know. I mean, it's sad, but you know, he's up there racing with Dick Trickle and Dale Earnhardt and Bobby Hamilton, Tim Richmond, and the rest of them.
Rest in peace, Jason.
Rest in peace, Jason. Court report will start shortly.